Hey everybody, just do a little after surgery update. Um, let's see, what can I tell you? Went in. I think my appointment was at like 10:25 in the morning when I got there, and I didn't get into surgery until early afternoon, maybe like 1:20 or 1:40, something like that. I can't remember, but got my surgery done. Everything went well. So she said, anyways, she said everything went well. She did find that all the ligaments were torn off the bone, and she put in one of my bones a screw, and then in another one, she put some hardware in a couple of broken pieces of bone that were in there to put it back together. There's like 4 pieces of hardware in my arm. I did go in Friday, and I got the other splint off, and now I got this thing here, which is a removable one, and I haven't really had it on all day long. I just wanted to show it to you guys that I got it on because I'm trying to get my arm working. It's kind of, I can't really move my wrist. Everything's screwed up in here yet just from the surgery and everything else that's been going on. I was in that other splint for so long that everything in here kind of seized up. Um, but after the surgery, I had some pretty good pain for a couple days. Not really bad, but enough to where I couldn't do a whole lot of anything at all. They don't want me doing nothing anyways. I still can't really. I can't do nothing with this arm. I got a 5 pound limit for it. I don't know for how long, but we'll see. I got to start going to physical therapy on Monday, which is tomorrow, and we got to get this thing turning because right now, as if I give you a thumbs up, that's basically how my arm is stuck for 3 weeks. So I can twist it about this far this way, which ain't very far, and then about that far that way. And then I can't move my arm up at all like this or pull it, fold it outward straight. It's farthest I can bring it in is about a 90, and then out, I don't know. This doesn't flex, it's got metal bars in it, but I can bend it out about maybe that far, something like that. But it's real hard to get it to go back in. Um, this little bit of movement here, that's pretty easy to do because it's been in this place so long. But after they took my splint off on Friday to give me this one here, my arm was stuck, and I've been working on it all day yesterday, and this morning I worked on it for quite a while. But physical therapy, they're supposed to get it working, but they want me to go 2 to 3 times for the next 6 weeks, but see what that costs and see how much of it I can really do myself because I think physical therapy is going to be pretty expensive. Just is what it is. I'm going to take this off. I have been trying to carry light things around with this hand, trying to put pressure on it, try and get things working a little bit, and it's helped. I just gotta be real careful. Real careful not to bump it too. I've already lost a whole bunch of muscle in this arm. My forearm I lost a bunch of muscle in. But I still got swelling all in here. And this whole area here, this here's like hard as a rock. It's rubbed raw from that other splint being on here. It's just, I don't know, calloused or something, or I don't know what's going on with it, but it's getting better. But like, right now it's about as far out as I can bend it, and then up, that's about it. That's the only cut that they got for it, and I worked on everything on the top because that's where all the lateral ligaments were that were ripped off the bone. There's sutures in there that will dissolve on their own, and basically that tape will wear off, or I can peel it off whenever. I kind of do stupid things, so I'm going to leave it on there for a while just to keep everything tight there because I don't trust myself very much. But it's all swollen in here yet. And then like my wrist, it's about as far as I can go that way. And this way here is about as far as I can go down. I can't lay my hand down or twist it like that or like this, or I mean this one here I can twist around pretty good. This one here is about as best as I can do. But I've been working on it because yesterday morning it was about stuck here and I could only do like that much, and right now I've got it going. I've been working on it myself. I've just been grabbing in here and I'll lay it down on the table kind of and just wrench on it a little bit, you know, on the bones itself, or I'll grab in here and twist, and then I'll take and lay my arm out on the table like this here and just try and push down on it, just trying to get things moving. It seems to be working, but it's weak as can be, and I would expect it to be. Yeah, it just sucks, but what do you do? But hopefully I can get in the machine soon. She told me, not that I can get in it right now anyways, we got a bunch of rain coming, so we're still down anyhow. But she told me if I could run it like this, and I could use my wrist and stuff, you know, to pull back and forth this way, it would be okay. Well, it don't work that way because the machine, my arm's got to be like this on the armrest, and she don't want me putting no tension yet on my lateral ligaments that hold my arm up when it's out like this. I gotta wait. She told me in a couple weeks I could be able to do that, so we'll see. And if I did, I could. Oh man, I can use my wrist like this here right now. My fingers are working pretty well normally. For the first few days, they were my thumb, my pointer finger, my pinky worked okay. These two here, I could not barely move them because up in this area here, the tendons must be attached somewhere up here, and it was like pulling really hard, and as soon as I would want to let go, my hand would just close right up because it must have been just stiff and a lot of pressure on it. But now they're pretty well working, you know. I got good grip strength in it, but if I do squeeze hard, I can feel stuff up in here, you know, pulling. But been trying to just pick up little things, you know, like even the top of, say, a coffee can or something like that, because I can pick that up and just grab the top of that and just hold it out, because that kind of helps. It's stretching things in there, and it feels good. Just from doing all those little things, it's getting my hand to be moving a little bit more. I got to restart this because it's counting down on me in the 10-minute mark here, coming up pretty soon. So I'm going to restart this again. But anyways, just carrying little things around helped a lot. I mean, just any little thing. That and being in the new splint is more free, and I can kind of move my arm around and bend it in there, and walking around I can swing my arm now because it doesn't hurt to move it, and everything's kind of loosening up. But it's getting there. It's going to be quite the journey for me. Mentally this is tough because I'm used to just going and going and going and doing whatever, and right now I got to think about everything I do because I can't do anything that I want to do as I do it with this hand. And this hand here and this arm, is not my dominant arm, but it is now. As far as doing stuff, this thing's gotten a lot stronger already. A lot stronger. So time comes and I can start working this one here out. That'll be good because I got to get it going again. I hate being down, bored, and feel of no use to anything that I need to get done. And then I got to put all that labor on my kid, and which I'd rather do myself sometimes because I don't like putting it on all my stuff on other people to do. Like just simple chores of filling up the wood boiler for the night to heat the house. I mean, I've done that for years, every day, every night, or whatever. And we come out with him, and he helps me fill it and stuff. It's just all those little things I'm so used to doing, I can't do it. And hate putting all the little things that I could be doing on somebody else. It's tough on me. But yeah, I got physical therapy tomorrow morning. It's the first one. I got to be there at 7:45 in the morning, and I guess we'll see what I have to do and what they got going on for me. Kind of stretches I got to do. She's got me right now. She's telling me I got a thing I can do if I lay on my back and hold my arm out and then let gravity pull my arm inwards towards me. I got to have it at 90 when I have it out. Kind of like this, and let gravity pull it inwards, and I can feel all the stuff up in here get stretched out, but that's going to be a process of getting it all worked out. It hurts when you do it. It definitely hurts. And I think tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to be pretty sore too, just from doing what I was doing today, trying to get everything going. It's the first freedom I've had with it and since the 22nd of last month. So, but hopefully get it healed up fast. I don't know how long it'll be before I can really cut wood or anything like that, because I don't know. I have no idea how I'll be able to start a chainsaw yet. Somebody'd have to start it for me, or I have to find a way to put it on the ground and start it, because I'm sure I'd be able to hold it and run it. I mean, this side here isn't as hard to hold up as this side here, when you're running it. But starting it's going to be a bugger. And then you got to put force on stuff sometimes when you're cutting, prying force, and that's going to be tough. So anything that's going to have to be hand cut on the job is just going to have to wait or stay standing, or I don't know, figure it out. I guess I'll just figure it out. But hopefully in a couple weeks I can get back to work again. So right now I can't work at all. So yeah, but that's my update for you guys. What was it? Not yesterday, but Friday. My boy went out and he shot himself a little buck. And I got to help him drag that out of the woods. That was nice. Yesterday we processed it up and put it in the freezer. Let's see, it'd be this coming Saturday is when rifle season opener is, and hopefully I can get this thing limbered up to where I can get my gun in my shoulder or something. We'll see. I don't know. Because I'd like to get my gun in my shoulder so I can do some hunting. We'll see. I don't know if shooting it's going to bother it or not. But it's the shoulder, not the arm, that's going to get impacted. So I don't know if that'd be too much. If anything, I have to take my pistol and hope for a close shot. But yeah, I can't let it slow me down too much. Still getting what I can done with one arm, which is tough, because even using this arm to do things kind of puts stress on this arm, if that makes any sense. It just does. But I guess that's all I got for you. Figure update everybody on. It's been a while since I've been on here, and today I was actually feeling really good, so I guess we'll talk to y'all later, and appreciate y'all for sticking around all these years, and I want to thank all of you. Appreciate it, and I'll talk to y'all later.